That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Murray.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
First free throw is good. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young passes to Fernando. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
Here's Harris. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
To the inside, Fernando. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Here's Collins. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Harris outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
And the first one drops. And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
So he gets them both. And so just over a minute and a half played. Murray outside. Barton kicks to Murray. Here's Jokic. That's tipped. Here's Hunter. That one a little long. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And there's the pass to Millsap. Barton outside. Jokic inside. Collins with some nice D. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barton outside. Young against Murray. 5 to shoot. And again, Denver no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. No good again that time.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Fernando. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why, he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Take a look at the Nuggets. Right now, they've compiled the third-best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young against Murray. Right at the free throw line. Young's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
A fadeaway, and that one's good. Millsap.
Right in that mid-range area. What you like about Millsap, he understands where to get his shots.
And finished off by Collins.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here is Harris. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Young for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 6.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Pass to Jokic. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young taking his time here. Pulls it up. Again, the Hawks score.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pass to Jokic. Harris outside. And another miss by Denver.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Collins in the post. Millsap covering. And here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Steve, when you think about underrated stars in the NBA, who comes to your mind?
Drew Holiday for me is one.
Yes.
Mike Conley is another. Even a guy that gets a lot of praise, I still don't think he gets enough, is Klay Thompson, especially on the defensive end. It just scratches my head that he's really never made an all-defensive team selection.
It's nice to see underrated guys like Chris Middleton and D'Angelo Russell get all-star berths for the first time.
Yeah, those two are coming on as well.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Huerter. How his last 10 games have gone. 11th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Murray, the pass to Millsap, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Huerter, guarded by Harris. Young outside. Barton with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to Collins. Here's Huerter. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Yes, that goes in. Huerter's got 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Harris kicks to Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm? And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. Free throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He can't get it to go. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They have a 9-point lead. There's the pass to Parker. three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Pass to Craig. And it's sent back by Turner. Young outside. Pass to Turner. Outside, Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones. Steve, let me ask you, what's better for a young player's development? Being on a worse team getting more minutes, or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
With the floater, and Morris with the lay-in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Turner passes to Parker. Outside, Jones. Back to Parker. Plumlee with the steal. Down low, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris against Turner. Morris outside. It's stolen by Jones. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Turner dishes to Reddish. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Grant. Plumlee with it. Jones covering. Morris kicks to Plumlee. Morris with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That shot off. Good work defensively by Turner. The Hawks leading by 7. Passes it to Bembry. They get a hand on it. Beasley with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Good work defensively by Turner.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
To end the cold streak. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Now here's Parker. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love, like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Beasley and Craig filling out the perimeter. Grant is out there with Plumlee, and it's Morris in at the point guard. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee finds Morris. Misses the wing J.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Grant outside. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Launches a 3. Morris, no good. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Reddick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 10. Morris passes to Plumlee. Back to Morris. Baseline try, and he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Turner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Len. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. A break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Nuggets third.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Morris. And the basket is good. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Reddish dishes to Parker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Hawks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. 9-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. They get it back. He kicks to Grant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. John Collins, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Millsap. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Turner passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Turner inside. He's against Morris. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Morris passes to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beasley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup,
Take a break.
it's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Turner. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Grant. Martin comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. And Beasley drops both of them. Here's Huerter. He's got 9. Outside Collins. Young outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Pass to Murray. Over Young. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Land against Jokic. Huerter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Huerter's got 12 in the game. Beasley outside. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Four on the shot clock. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The Hawks leading by 8. And here's Young. He's got 13. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Martin with it, over to the wing. Deep two from Murray. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Huerter. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Huerter's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Murray, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Hunter with it, picked up by Harris. Fades. Hunter, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Millsap misses. The Hawks leading by 7. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he can't get the first one. Jones checked in for Atlanta. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray kicks to Barton. Over to the left wing. Murray outside. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Knocked away. Here's Millsap. Land with the block.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Barton outside. Kicks it to Harris. Pass to Murray. Four on the clock. For 3, Millsap. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Young, here we go. Sweet little floater. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Jokic. Now here is Harris. He has 5. Outside for Murray. Harris trying to get free. The Nuggets with another miss.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Herter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got 17 now.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The pass to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And yes, it's good. And that's now 19 points for Trae Young.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jokic against Young. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Nuggets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Parker's checked in for Len. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And it's Turner in for Trae Young. Free throw, no good for Jokic. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks to Murray. To the middle. Floats one up. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Craig.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Parker. Morris against Turner. Pass to Reddish. That's a 2 from Parker, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Morris looking over the floor. And Jones sends it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley comes in for Murray. And that one falls for Parker.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Morris against Turner. Now Morris. He has 6. From deep three-point range, the shot off that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin. with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Fernando in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Murray, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Harris finds Millsap. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got 19 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Huerter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
And with that skill up, Huerter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 21. Barton passes to Harris. And here's Barton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the shot is good. Barton's got 5 now.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Passes it to Huerter. To the wing right side. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Barton. Young against Murray. The kick out to Young. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Young against Murray. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Here's Jokic, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 20. The pass to Collins. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. Millsap with the steal. Martin left side. Young with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Hunter dishes to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trae, he's always right in the middle of things.
Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other.
Take a break.
They're cool now,
2 shots.
but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
And the first one at the line is good.
In his rookie season, a rough start shooting the ball for Trae Young. He came on down the stretch in a big way.
And so Young nails them both. And some new records for Trae Young, the first rookie in NBA history with over 45 points and 15 assists in a game.
Kevin, also the 4th rookie since the merger to post 3 consecutive 35-point games. The others, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Allen Iverson. That's the company you want to be in.
Atlanta again missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Millsap on the wing. Harris. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. That's now 8 points for Gary Harris.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Herter. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 19. The dish to Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Hunter. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Young against Murray. Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Looking to end his cold spell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
Young passes to Collins. To the inside. Millsap with the steal. Harris drives in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
That's good from Harris. No good on the second free throw.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Murray for 3. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve, able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Fernando. Here's Bembry, guarded by Harris. Bembry misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Murray, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. He's really stood out for them over the past month. First in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Free throw good, Murray. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. And it's Beasley in for Harris. And so Murray nails both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. Reddish, he's checked in for Trae Young. And Denver with a change here too. Morris is checked in. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Knocks it loose. Parker with it. He's got 8. And Turner kicks to Parker. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Parker. Craig passes to Morris. They get it again. Kicks it out to Beasley. Second shot opportunity, and he makes that one. Beasley's got 7. Atlanta leading by 10. Now here's Turner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Reddish. Feeds it to Parker. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And it's sent back by Turner. High arcing shot. Here's Bembry. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Bembry's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for. being competitive and bringing energy.
Here's Morris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Turner.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. The Hawks leading by 10. Turner kicks to Parker. Turner dishes to Parker. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Craig. There's the pass to Grant. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Parker's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Craig can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The feed to Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Bembry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Morris against Turner. Morris passes to Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Beasley's got 9 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Turner kicks to Reddish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Reddish.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris outside. Pass to Craig from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Turner. Outside, Jones. Now, Reddish. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's the teardrop. Craig can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's Reddish. And Grant sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Reddish with the ball. Shoots a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Grant. Good, nice job down low. Grant's got 5 now.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3. Denver shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Plumlee finds Beasley. Now here's Grant. He has 5. Softly drops in the floater. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Parker. 10 points for him. On the wing, Turner. Over Morris. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Raising the shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, make a play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it and defend without fouling, okay?
LGA, he's commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Gotta find a way to just stop the momentum, and I think it's gonna start with strong defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Craig in at the 3 slot. Grant against Parker. Here's Bembry. Here's Len. Shoots a fader. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 1. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Murray, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Len with the block. They recover it. Murray, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Murray from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Outside Turner. Over Murray. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
That's good from Harris. So both teams changing it up here. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks trail by 4. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Jokic. Deflects the pass. Now Hunter. Shoots over Barton. Hunter no good. Millsap looking it over. Over Collins. That one off the back iron and out.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fernando. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray the pass to Millsap. On the wing, Harris. Fires it up. Releases from the wing and drills it. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To end the run, Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Harris, defended by Young. Harris kicks to Jokic. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
And here's Young from the arc. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And he overshot that one, missing.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Collins with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Here's Herter. Martin defending. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Outside Millsap. And here's Jokic. Passes to Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Young. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Nuggets leading by 8. Harris inside. Barton wide open. He fires. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Jokic draws the double. Harris against Collins. Clock at 6. Harris passes to Millsap. Over Young. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. Collins dishes to Young. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Barton passes to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Herter passes to Young. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Harris's shot is good.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Murray with the ball. They shoot again. Collins grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Millsap against Young. And stolen by Barton. Kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Fernando's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Murray, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Young against Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. Herter passes to Fernando. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And the pass to Jokic. Young against Murray. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Herder. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. The Nuggets leading by 11. Murray kicks to Jokic. Atlanta with the rebound. Fernando's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Back to Herder. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Now, here's Hunter. Martin defending. Clock is at 3. And stolen by Murray. Grant down low. Can't hit from in close.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 8. 1:58 left to play here in the 4th. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Stolen away. Young against Harris. Young passes to Herder. Here's Fernando. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic draws the double. Out to Harris. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Young with the ball. Pass to Fernando. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Fernando. Jokic defending. Jokic with the steal. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Here's Herter. Drains it from downtown.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.